Hello Lynxers, it's Dark, Lynx108, welcome back to OpenRCT2. We are in the next scenario of the Skyloop Splashdown scenario pack, Primal Wildwood. This park is only allowed to build either old-style rides or mythological-themed rides. With that restriction in mind, develop the park to increase park attendance and need 2,900 guests in 4 years. We can charge for the admission, but we're not. We're charging for rides. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Boat hire, dollar, yeah. I think we just have those two things here. So, this is essentially, if we take a look here, this is based off of Woodworm Park. And with the exception that this is a lot larger and we need like a lot, like basically twice the amount of guests in it with one more year. Yeah. So, first thing we're doing is doing the $20 umbrella cheat because of course, that's not cheap, but trick. And then take a look at everything else here. We have fried rice noodles and balloons and coffees and Art Deco food stalls and a Neptune seafood stall and yeah. Okay. We have the basics of a park here, but that's about it. So going by that logic, we have the railway, which we don't need. We have a whole bunch of gentle rides. Here's the roller coasters we have. So we do have some modern coasters, so that kind of will help. That will kind of help here. The themed coasters will help significantly, which means I will be building all three of them just because they're the only modern coasters I can build. A couple thrill rides, some water rides. I have to build one of those. I'd have to imagine. And yeah. So before I continue, we're going to do. First, I need to check. Yeah. First, I need to do the object selection. So I want all the music types in this particular scenario, and then I'm going to cut for a second to see if we have like the classic mini coasters. I highly doubt. But we'll see. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, we do not have that, which means I can continue with my research. I can continue with my plan here, and that is I'm going to be building a merry-go-round over here, and this uses the wooden entrance, but this uses the Roman entrances. I think because of the fact that it's supposed to be mythologically themed, we're going to use classical Roman entrances. Oh yeah, Fairground Organ Cell 2 is what's going to play. Open. $1.20. Okay. Also, I can tell this park is later, more recently built, because it has the railroad crossings in them. Which means this scenario can only run in OpenRCT2. I think the first thing I want to do is get rid of... Yeah, because there's 5 trains, and this is not going to work. I'm going to do 3 trains, and then just wait full load and leave another train arrive station. Open. There. That works better. So this will have the Roman fanfare style music. $1.80. We start with $16,000. No loan. Oh yeah, it's probably do that now. I'll put the circus right over here. Circuses. I'll just go down to 60 cents on this one. Open. We'll test it open. There we go. go. So let's start our first coaster. I think we're going to start with a laydown coaster, because I don't build these that often. I'll put it at the back of the park so people come over here. There's a lot of space over here. Damn. Damn, this isn't working, is it? Yeah, that's an interesting start, I can tell you that much. I have to do one of those. We're getting rain! Okay. Boom, I'm Neptune. That's basically what he's doing. I mean, this will also give me the chance to build some good wooden coasters that I haven't built in a while, like a wooden wild mouse. Oh, yeah, I do have a mini coaster. But we weren't going to get it. We're going to start with labor trains, the junior coaster. Yeah. I haven't built a reverser coaster in a while. Same with the side fiction. Actually, I haven't built any of these in a while. Rain time, here we go. Wait, how much money do these guys spawn with? 55, 75, 65, 45. They're not rich, $45 to $75. But we do have like 8 ATMs. We have one there. I'll probably put a second one over here. Yeah. Okay, let's get some money. We get to a maximum of 44,000, which is very interesting. So we'll start with 11,000. Damn, that's not gonna work. That's not yet. if I do this, it will work. So I'll do that. I don't know where this is going, by the way. It's just going kind of out of the way. Okay, this is where I need to be. I just need to put my brakes here. There. So here is the laydown coaster. There. Also, I should probably put down some food, some benches and stuff. I can barely hear the circus right now. Do the same thing over here. Not the roller, not a sign. I just need this. And then some random benches around the place. Boop, 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 boop. There. Anyways, now that we're done with that, let's start testing this wooden, not wooden coaster, lay-down coaster. Salmon pink. Test. Here we go. Just barely makes that. Oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting. High, very high, high. Okay, so this is going to be a $10 coaster to start with. Actually, $11 coaster. Okay. So this will be known as the Soul Harp... not Soul Harpy. I don't know why I was going to start Soul RA. Doesn't make any sense. Maybe I was going to say Soul Ravager or something. I don't know. 16%. So we need to get to... Let's see, 29 other guests. We need to get 725 guests every year. do something like that, I guess. Army green. $2. That's how to put one of these guys down. I guess put it over here. There. So we're gonna have 18 cars at a minute and 50 seconds. $3. Alright, one thing I wanted to do is put down another ATM over here. I'll also build this now just to get it out of the way. There we go, yep. Yep, seems legit. There. So this has 0.6, but I'm gonna have it reversed. $15 boats at 9 seconds. I'm testing that. Hey, more rain on the way. This looks like a good spot for Ferris wheel. I mean, and a haunted house. I don't know what. Yeah, the haunted house will probably go over here. There's a lot more trees over here. I don't know though. The Ferris wheel and haunted house could work in both places. Yeah, because the haunted house could work perfectly here because there's a lot of trees and it makes it look like it's abandoned, but I could also put it over here in this trench. Similarly, I could put the Ferris wheel here because there's not many trees, and it'll be very high up. Or I could put it here, and then you don't. Yeah, then all I can see is just over to the trees in the view. I know it doesn't really matter much, but yeah. I think I'm gonna put the haunted house here. I have a bad idea. There. Haunted House 1. That's gonna be $1.60 to get in. Open. Full trains. Yeah, this is a good spot for the Ferris wheel, right in this spot. Now. Blizzard style. And we'll do backward rotation. $2.30. We're in a crooked house, okay. Crooked house available. This is going. Oh wait. Damn. Actually, hang on. I could go over here because I want to make this a little spot. This will be the house that's hidden way over here. There. Wait for load. And I'll have 2 buildings. There we go, ice style. I need intermediate restrooms. I think I have all the stalls, at least once. Oh, I don't have. I don't have. Boy. I don't have a lemonade stall, so let's put. I don't have cotton candy, so let's put cotton candy right here. And lemonade right here. There. River Raft 1 is really value, actually. The roller coaster's in development. Okay, so what I want to do is put a wooden walled mouse over here. So I'm just building it like, yeah, with this, I can't speak. I'm building this in like space with the space restrictions, essentially. Entrance here, exit here. So here's a wooden walled mouse. Hopefully it works. No, that's not where I want. That's not where my entrance is. Oh, I gotta go this way. There. You know, I can see this. Wooden walled mouse. They're just mouse cards, so that makes sense. Eight cards, apparently. Let's go with 7 seconds. That's interesting. Okay. Hey, I got a wooden roller coaster. I'd go for 5 seconds, actually. High, very high, medium. Okay, so this will be an $8 coaster. Oh. And this will be known as Purpley Map Mices. Because that makes complete sense. There we go. We do have space to 2 spiral slides, so let's put the first one over here. Seven people on this one. $2.20. Spiral slide 1 is unique value. Oh no, Mario Cycles. I just realized I had that. Oh no! I'll wait until like year 3 or so to build the splash boats because I know that's going to be really popular. Same with the Hyper Twister. I think my next coaster should be just a basic wooden coaster. It'll probably be placed over here. This is probably other coaster train variations. That would make sense. Yeah, let's build that car ride, I guess. It looks like it's going to be over here. These are the cars with the obnoxious physics. So I might actually edit the physics of these cars so they're not going to be as bad or maybe even weirder. We'll see. Entrance exit. How about reverse Pegasus? Because no, I think I did that once actually. 13 cars. Well, I don't know. I'll do 10 cars in 7 seconds, but I will change the physics. Ride vehicle editor. Car ride 1. Yeah, see, the mass is 3,000 for some reason. That's probably why the act's so weird. 300 maximum speed of 11. Actually, I know what to do. 333. Vehicle 1 and 3, then yeah, it's going to be max speed of 11 and acceleration of 22. Wait, test. Whoa! Movement. Okay, come on, really? These cars make no sense. Also, 3 seconds is too much, or too low. 7 seconds is probably. I don't know. I'll go with. I guess I'll go with 7 seconds actually. We got the 6-seater wooden coaster turns. Okay. Medium, low, low. Okay. Interesting. I know where I want to put the regular wooden coaster. It's going to be over this side because it just seems like this would be a good spot for it. Although I might actually put the entrance over here, the station in this direction. Yeah, hi. That increases to 22,000 to build this coaster. No, yeah, this isn't gonna work, is it? $100 feet seems to be pretty decent. I actually need to go. I need to go to the right. Damn. Well, I say amount of money, but I'm not actually. What are these guys doing? Being idiots. Thunderstorm on the way, okay. Interesting. Oh. because I'm going to go around this way and then come back. There'll be diagonal block bricks there. Damn it! No, that's not gonna work, man. Okay. That should be enough for the second section. Let's go over here. Alright then. Okay. Now all I need is $124 to build the rest of the coaster. Or finish it anyways. There. Damn. I think I'm going to use the basic wooden coaster trains for this because that just seems fitting. Hey, a log flume. The log flume. Okay. There. So 3 trains, 6 cars. Okay, here we go. So saturated brown. That looks pretty cool, actually. Here we go. Oh my goodness. It barely makes that. It's not gonna make that. Okay. Got it. Thank you for letting me know about that. I need to redo this again. There we go. Test. Okay. Neptune ride 1 broke down. Oh no! Oh wow, 2 rides broke down at once. Well, that's not ideal. That works quite nicely. There we go. This works quite nicely. Very high, medium. So we have $30 for the on photo, and then this is going to be $12 to get on. So this will be known as Cedar Rider. There. There we go. What's the park size again? I never actually looked. 645,000 square feet. And we can buy land for a very expensive cost all around us. From here to there. With $90 a tile, but we'll see if I can get by without having to do that. So we're well past our year one goal. So is it 2,900 or 2,600? Yeah, it's 2,900. Yeah. We get a burger bar. Okay. No. I'm doing this so I can build a food court right here. These stalls. A drink stall here. And then the new burger bar we placed here. Some more rain's on the way. Okay, that's nice. Okay, burger bar is now available. Put that down here. $0.90 burger, so it's very cheap. How did it do? Okay. So this is going quite nicely, actually. Very nice start compared to the last handful of scenarios where it's been very, very weird. Oh no, the railroad broke down. And the circuits broke down too. Of course it did. Okay, really? 3 things broke down. It was a good thing I got 2 extra mechanics. Wow. 3 things broke down all at once. Not ideal. At least none of the trains seem to be blocking anything. Yeah, they're not. 939. That's... yeah, not ideal. How long? This 3,776 feet. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All the rain and the 2 big coasters are going to help me get some more money. I might actually be able to move forward with my Hyper Twister plan instead of waiting to year 3 to build it. I'll probably wait till year 2 to build it at some point. I also want to build, of course, all the other old wooden coasters because I haven't built them in a while. Like, I definitely haven't built one of these in a while. And one of these. I think it's been more recently. Yeah, I've built this more recently. Yeah. Also, I have to be right back. Okay, I'm back. So. Things work. Things work. I want to put one of these down next. This space here is being reserved for the Hyper Twister. So this is going over here. So let's do something like this, I guess. Okay. Damn it. I gotta remember to do this right. 10 cars. Here we go. Simulate. Simulate, not simulate. Soul Harbinger. Oh boy. There we go. Test. There. Yeah, we just got mine cars in the bottom now, so I see. Okay, so that's going to end year number 1. And next time will be year 2. So thank you, Lynx, for watching me play some OpenRCT2. I will see you Lynxes later.